Hello everyone, hope you are all well. For all the students of Standard 1, I am here to provide my teaching based on the important topic given in your GK book. Let us begin with the first chapter mentioned in the syllabus, that is living things. Dear children, do you play with your toys at home? Do you know that you and your friends are living things, but all your toys are non-living things? In this lesson, we will learn all about living and non-living things. Now, I will explain this to you. Everything in this world is either a living thing or a non-living thing. Let us learn about living things. First, living things. Living things require food, air, and water to stay alive. So, plants, animals, and humans are included as a living things. Living things move, living things grow, living things can breathe, it can eat food. Next one is the non-living things. Non-living things are the things that are not alive. Some examples of them are your toys, books, vehicles, etc. They don't need food, air or water. They don't grow. They don't move by themselves. So you are now able to recognize which one is living thing and which is non-living thing. Now I will help you to find out living or non-living thing out of the following pictures given in your textbook. We will start from the first one, and we have to put a tick mark for living and cross for non-living things. So this is the picture of a tree, and we know that plants are living things. So put a tick mark in this picture. The second one is a pencil. We write with pencil and it cannot by itself, so it is a non-living thing. Hence put a cross mark in this picture. The third one is a bird. Birds eat, birds can breathe, and it needs water to live. It also flies by its own, so it is a living thing, and we will write tick near it. The next one is a train. The driver runs the train and it doesn't grow or eat, hence it is a non-living thing, and write cross near its picture. The next one is a bag. We carry books in the bag. It also cannot grow or cannot move. It can't eat. So it is a non-living thing, and we will put a cross mark in this picture. Next one is the picture of a horse. Horse runs so fast. It also eats vegetables and grow. So it is a living thing, and we will put a tick mark near it. The next one is a ant. The teeny ants move in a line and search for food. That means they need air, food and water to live. So ant is a living thing. Put a tick mark in its picture. The last one is a beautiful butterfly. It flies from flower to flower and it needs food, air, water to live. Hence, it is also a living thing. And we will put a tick mark near its picture. That's all about this lesson. Do practice this at home and try to recognize both living and non-living things. Now we will turn to the next chapter, that is domestic and wild animals. Before entering to the topic, dear children, let me introduce you with the animals. We share our earth with animals and plants. There are many different kinds of animals such as domestic and wild animals. We must be kind to animals. So let us get to know some of these animals. First of all, what do you mean by domestic animals? Some animals are kept and tamed by us at home or in farms for various uses. These are known as domestic animals. That means from most of these animals we get egg, milk, meat like useful products. Next to that is what are wild animals? These animals live in a jungle. They don't live with us like the domestic animals. They hunt for their food and live in caves, on trees, and under the ground. Now, out of the following animals, let us recognize each one of them and find out either they are wild animals or domestic animals. You have to also write down D below the domestic animals and W below the wild animals. Starting from the first one, this is a sheep. It is domesticated at home and helps us by giving wool. Hence, write down D below it as it is a domestic animal. The next one is a deer. Deer is found in the jungle and it is a wild animal. So write down W below it. Next one is a cow. It is also kept at home and we get milk from them. Thus, it is a domestic animal and we will write down D below the picture of a cow. Let us move to the next one. This is a bear. It lives in the jungle and many of you might have seen them in zoos. So write down W below it as it is a wild animal. Here the next animal is a monkey with a long tail. It lives in the jungle and climbs on trees to get their food. As it is a wild animal, mark W below it. Next to that is a cat. Cat is kept at home and loves to eat fish. Hence, it is a domestic animal. So, write down D below its picture. Up next is the lion. Lion is the king of the jungle and it lives in caves. So, write down W below its picture. And the last one is a dog. Dog is good friend of man and guards our house. As it is kept at home, it is a domestic animal. So write down D below its picture. That's all students about this chapter. Try to recognize more animals and classify them as they are domestic or wild ones. Do practice this chapter at home. At least these animals mentioned in your textbook. Thank you.